Hello, it's Krista again. Um, okay, so my first real journal entry on YouTube is kind of fun and exciting for me, although I'll do the best as I can. I might be a little slow, but I did have black mold sickness a couple years ago, and I've recently found out I've got some thyroid problems. And so I'm doing a lot of holistic approach these days on a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of different herbs, which actually got me through my mold sickness, which I could have had cancer and died from. And that is from past drug abuse. That was meth abuse that I used for a year and got very sick and could have almost died if it wasn't for a lot of prayer, namaste, to God above, and a lot of help that came in different areas at just the right times. So I'm very blessed because of that. So I kind of described a little bit of what I'm going to be speaking about. So I won't keep anybody in suspense. But I did just start my own BPD recovery, and I'm just learning and reading a few books about it right now. But I really am interested to see if anybody might listen to these or follow these and maybe share their own stories about themselves too. Maybe I'll help each other because I know in greater groups there is greater help and understanding in each of our own lives. I have 3 children, um, 2 teenagers and 1 adult. And I've really been actually studying very, very, very hard about past abusive relationships that I've been in. I've been online for about a year after the abuser has already left and gone. Um, Still learning a lot about narcissism, alcoholics, drug addicts as I pull myself away from my own past addictions. It's a very painful process. I feel like I've actually hit rock bottom for the very first time in my life, like to the core. I've never felt it so real before, and I just know that I've got nowhere to go except up from here. I've done a lot of crazy and wild things in my days, and I'm not proud of all of them, although I'm learning to forgive myself for a lot of the actions that I've done. And that's a really hard one. That's a really hard one to do, is forgiveness, especially when my family of origin is really like my father is a covert narcissist, which he's really goody goody on the outside and with financially and everything. But the whole family kind of revolves around him and his control with the mother as an empath, and or not an empath, I'm sorry, but an enabler, and then the flying monkeys. And if and y'all have a lot of understanding about that. I'm just learning myself, and wow, what it opens up is this world that I never even knew existed. Maybe even beyond that type of family drama that I've been sucked into for so long, and they're all telling me that, well, my family is telling me that it's not real, but actually it's realer than anything. I mean, I'm really beginning to understand where this, word fake comes from. Fake whatever lies and fake people and just fake anything. I mean, I'm really starting to understand what that really is and how it really feels. Like, basically, from a gut level, and learning to trust my gut as to what feels bad and dangerous to get myself out of those dangerous situations with toxic people or, boyfriends that want to roll and over you and hurt you. And just, all that drama. When it feels right, my gut feels good. When it doesn't feel right, the thing hurts. There's no doubt about that. I'm sure, a lot of people can feel me on that one, man. When you sense that sometimes things are wrong and you can also sense when things are good. Yeah, I'm at a big crossroads in my life right now, a big transition. I'm 41 years old. Maybe menopause is finally kicking in, but um, I'm learning so much. It just feels like this other planet is emerging for the first time, and it's like has this big symbol on it that's like says peace across it, and not just this constant torment that other people and their control have always had over me. And learning from as a child that I had to, like basically do whatever they wanted to please them and make them happy and not even realize my own self, identity, and also my own wants and desires. So, I'm not sure if I ran out of time. Let's see.